How's it going, everybody? Nicky D here, coming at you live, man, yet again. And today, man, out in the woods, Stanley Park. I'll give you guys the 360 look here. I mean, just look how majestic we are there this morning. It's about 8:30 in the morning, like just out in the shrub, you know, good time. Yeah, and I figured I'd just make a quick video. I honestly did not have a topic for you at all, but I'm actually going to talk about Ink Master because I'm a big fan of the show. And I made a video a while ago. I wouldn't even call these like video essays. I just find them rants, but just where I walked along and talked, and someone appreciated it. They commented and they were like, "Oh, it's a cool style." But I just want to talk about it. I mean, honestly, there's going to be light spoilers for the last seasons that had come out, but honestly, I don't remember what the last one was, like 13, season 13. But I got to be honest. So the topic of the video specifically is I don't think the show is going to continue. Now I say that because supposedly I've heard and read online that they are filming like a new season. Supposedly like in Vancouver, I heard, but I could be wrong on that too. Yeah, anyway, needless to say that they're filming a new season. And honestly, I just don't think even they could even release the season. I just don't believe in any capacity it's going to be good. And I think the show's just running out of steam, like it's running out of fuel. There was a question recently to Dave Navarro if he'd come back to the show, and he just basically said his time on the show was done. He wants to focus on his band, he wants to focus on his music, and he's not coming back. Listen, I don't hate Joel or anything, but I gotta say though, I don't think he's that great of a host. I'm beating a dead horse, I know, but as soon as he came on as the host, and I understand season one, they weren't all at it yet either. But as the show continued, I mean, the chemistry of the judges, the chemistry with your host Dave, it got so good where you're like, wow, okay, this is pretty good. It's pretty entertaining. And again, my issue is they're not fixing that. They're not going to replace them. I don't know, man. Okay, 1 second. I just gotta down the brightness here. Yeah, I have this on manual for exposure, so as soon as I come out of the dark area, then it was like, wow, okay, it's super bright on the camera. But yeah, no, it's just I love the show, but the last couple seasons have been just honestly just really big letdowns, and it's just everything. Even the last season there and the one before, I just found and maybe this is a nitpick, right? This is a nitpick, I'll admit it. But the judges are just constantly dropping F-bombs for no reason. I could understand in the previous seasons, yeah, sure, they're swearing. But I found if it makes more sense, it just made sense, right? Where I find they're just swearing now because it's all right, well, oh, that tattoo's effing good. It's okay, well, we've heard that comment, right? We've got that, right? But tell us why it's good, right? Tell us why. Don't just sit there and say that. And of course, you can even say the biases in the finale, and also honestly throughout the seasons have been getting I don't know, man. Been getting pretty bad. I know there was a lot of uproar. I forget her name. You can tell how much I'm into the seasons now. But I think it was Charlene when she had gone home over. I think it was her name was Sydney, but she do cowboy boots and stuff, and people weren't happy. I wasn't happy either. And it's there's constant times where you're gonna be man, they just sent home the wrong person. Just no apparent reason. I've said it before, but I think the blind judging is a good one. But I just think it's too late. I think people have just fell off. Honestly, you go on any review website. I understand those can get, those are kind of weird because it's form your own opinion. But you go on a review website, right, and you go type in Ink Master and you look up one of the newer seasons and just see what people say. It's all the same stuff. The host boring, the judges, nah. You make an equal number, so you're oh, okay, we can constantly have ties now. All of it, right? Yeah, and I just don't think it's unfortunate too, because again, I'm a huge fan. I watched every season, and I loved most of them. Even a couple of the older ones I wasn't necessarily the biggest fans of, but I still say they were better than the newer stuff. And the fact that they're still continuing with the newer stuff, I just think they're running out of steam. I think, I really think after the season, if they are filming and it is going to come out, after the season, I honestly, I would just expect it to be done. I would think that nothing else is going to come of it. And 13 seasons, right? Or whatever. Maybe, I think it was 14 actually, but whatever number they're on, it's a pretty good number of seasons to be on. So, I don't know. That's it. I'll give you one more view here, guys. I'm sorry the brightness is all over the place again, but take it. Look at that. Look at the exposure. You can't even see anything. But yeah, there's water. Look at that beach. Look at some tables over here. Man, look at that. Beautiful. You can't even see it. Beautiful. All right. Well, thanks for watching, everybody. And I don't know. Let me know what you guys think. Do you think Ink Master is going to continue? Honestly, I think it's probably better if we just lay it to rest, but that's just me.